House of the Dragon, the highly anticipated prequel to Game of Thrones, has captivated audiences with its intricate political intrigue, compelling characters, and breathtaking visuals. Set in the richly detailed world of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series, the show delves into the history of House Targaryen, exploring the rise and fall of the Dragonlords who once ruled the Seven Kingdoms. As the second season of House of the Dragon unfolds, viewers are taken on a journey filled with betrayal, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of power. One of the most intriguing storylines of the season revolves around the characters of Blood and Cheese, whose actions have far-reaching consequences for the future of Westeros. In this comprehensive exploration, we delve deep into the origins of Blood and Cheese, examining their roles in both the show and the books, and analyzing the impact of their actions on the world of House of the Dragon. Origins of Blood and Cheese. To understand the significance of Blood and Cheese in House of the Dragon, it's essential to delve into their origins in George R.R. Martin's source material. In Martin's novella, The Princess and the Queen, which is part of the anthology, Dangerous Women, the characters of Blood and Cheese are introduced as key players in the Targaryen civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons. Blood and Cheese are members of the infamous Blacks, loyalists to Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen, who is locked in a bitter struggle for the Iron Throne with her half-brother, King Aegon II. Blood, whose real name is Ser Adrian Redford, is a ruthless knight who serves as one of Rhaenyra's most trusted commanders. Cheese, whose true identity remains a mystery, is a common-born woman who becomes infamous for her cunning and ruthlessness. Their roles in the Dance of the Dragons are defined by a heinous act of betrayal that shakes the foundations of the Targaryen dynasty. During the storming of the Dragon Pit, a pivotal battle in the war, Blood and Cheese infiltrate the Dragon Pit, where Rhaenyra's last remaining dragons are housed. In a shocking twist, they murder Rhaenyra's young son, Prince Jaehaerys, by throwing him to his death from the top of the Dragon Pit. This brutal act earns them infamy throughout the Seven Kingdoms, and plays a significant role in shaping the outcome of the war. Adaptation in House of the Dragon. In House of the Dragon, showrunners Miguel Sapochnik and Ryan Condal faced the challenge of adapting the complex narrative of the Dance of the Dragons for the screen while introducing new elements to keep viewers engaged. The inclusion of Blood and Cheese as prominent characters allows the show to explore the darker aspects of Targaryen history while adding depth to the conflict between Rhaenyra and Aegon II. In the show, Blood is portrayed as a charismatic but deeply troubled knight, haunted by his past and driven by a desire for redemption. Played with intensity by actor Tom Hopper, Blood's journey unfolds against the backdrop of the escalating tensions within House Targaryen. As Rhaenyra's most trusted advisor, he finds himself torn between loyalty to his queen and the demands of his own conscience. Cheese, on the other hand, is depicted as a cunning and enigmatic figure, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Actress Emma Darcy brings a sense of danger and unpredictability to the role, portraying Cheese as a master manipulator who is always several steps ahead of her enemies. Her relationship with Blood is complex and fraught with tension, as they navigate the treacherous waters of Targaryen politics together. The portrayal of Blood and Cheese in House of the Dragon remains faithful to their counterparts in the books while adding new layers of complexity to their characters. Through their interactions with other key players in the Targaryen civil war, such as Rhaenyra, Aegon II, and the members of their respective courts, Blood and Cheese become central figures in the struggle for power that grips Westeros. Themes and motivations. At its core, the story of Blood and Cheese in House of the Dragon is driven by themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the corrupting influence of power. Both characters are motivated by a desire for recognition and advancement, but their paths diverge as they grapple with the consequences of their actions. For Blood, loyalty to Rhaenyra is paramount, even as he wrestles with doubts about the righteousness of her cause. Haunted by the memory of Prince Jaehaerys' death, he seeks redemption through acts of bravery and self-sacrifice on the battlefield. However, his loyalty is tested when he begins to question Rhaenyra's leadership and the toll that war takes on the realm. Cheese, on the other hand, is driven by a thirst for power and a ruthless ambition to rise above her station. Unlike Blood, whose loyalty is rooted in a sense of duty and honor, Cheese is willing to betray anyone who stands in the way of her goals. Her cunning and resourcefulness make her a formidable adversary, but they also sow the seeds of her downfall as she underestimates the consequences of her actions. Throughout the season, the relationship between Blood and Cheese evolves in unexpected ways, as they navigate the treacherous waters of Targaryen politics. Their alliance is built on mutual respect and a shared history of violence and betrayal, but it is also fraught with tension and mistrust. As the war intensifies and loyalties are tested, Blood and Cheese find themselves on opposite sides of the conflict, forced to confront the consequences of their choices. Impact on the narrative. The actions of Blood and Cheese have far-reaching consequences for the narrative of House of the Dragon, shaping the course of the war and the fate of the Targaryen dynasty. Their betrayal of Rhaenyra and the murder of Prince Jaehaerys serve as a catalyst for the final act of the conflict, leading to a climactic showdown that will determine the future of Westeros. As the war rages on, Blood and Cheese find themselves drawn into a web of intrigue and deception that threatens to consume them both. Their choices have a ripple effect on the other characters in the story, forcing them to confront their own allegiances and the cost of victory. In the end, the fate of Blood and Cheese serves as a cautionary tale about the corrupting influence of power and the consequences of betrayal. Despite their best efforts to shape the course of history, they are ultimately consumed by the very forces they sought to control, leaving behind a legacy of bloodshed and destruction. Conclusion. In conclusion, the story of Blood and Cheese in House of the Dragon is a compelling exploration of loyalty, betrayal, and the quest for power in a world gripped by war. Through their complex characters and intertwined narratives, the show delves deep into the dark heart of Targaryen history, revealing the depths of human ambition and the high cost of victory. As the second season of House of the Dragon continues to unfold, viewers can expect to see the conflict between Blood and Cheese reach its climax, as they confront the consequences of their actions and the legacy they leave behind. Whether they emerge victorious or meet a tragic end remains to be seen. Thanks for watching.